episode 4 of Northside Manor. I'm Michael.
I'm Gabriella.
And we have a great show for you guys today. We're talking about how Northside Manor was on national TV. The awesome prize Gabriella won. Trade deadlines, trade rumors, upcoming Cubs game. We got it all for you guys this episode. So to start things off, we were on the Cubs game the other day. Last Friday. They were playing the Braves in Atlanta, and we had got a phone call from Mr. Garcia saying that, you know, a picture of Gabriella and I were on the Cubs game, and we got shouted out by JD.
Yeah, we were so into our episode last week. We were editing it at the time, but we had the game on in the background. I'm surprised we didn't even hear it, but 2 weeks ago, when they were playing the White Sox, he had told me to send in a picture for the T-Mobile Data Strong fan of the game. Like, you could have a win, you know, and be on the game. So I sent in the picture of us at Wrigley, and what do you know? Last Friday, we ended up being the fan of the game for the T-Mobile Data Strong.
Yeah, it was
pretty cool. And JD shouted out my Twitter name and said my name, which was pretty
If you guys haven't seen the video, it's on Facebook. You know, Northside Manor on Facebook. Go check it out. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have seen it. It was an awesome experience. You know, everyone got to be a part of it. Both of our families were super excited. Our phones were blown up. Yeah. Gabby here gained a bunch of followers on Twitter.
It was pretty cool.
But yeah, talking about Gabriella and cool experiences. Go ahead.
Yesterday, I won a contest on Instagram, and I won a Chris Bryant autograph, and it's on their Instagram in a video. Like, it shows him autographing it, and it was a contest where you had to comment on the photo that they posted. Go Cubs! And I just did it because I was like, whatever. I'm not gonna win. I never win anything. But I guess it was my lucky, like, last 2 weeks being on the Cubs game and then winning this Chris Bryant. I'm really excited. He's one of my favorite players. Duh. My dad's really jealous. Everyone was really jealous. Yeah, everyone was jealous.
I entered in every day.
He did, and he even tagged me in it. He was like, "Go Cubs!" And then I end up winning. But yeah, that's pretty cool. It's coming in the mail, so I'm excited for it. But now we got some real baseball talks about the trade.
Trade deadline is Friday, and the Cubs have to make a few trades. They have a good starting core with Rizzo, Soler, Russell, and Bryant, but they need to add just a tad more power to the lineup. So I personally think that we need to trade Castro. You know, he's considered a veteran now, but he doesn't live up to that expectation at all. I mean, once in a while he'll have a few good games here and there, but he still makes errors. He still strikes out a lot, and he's just kind of, I don't want to say weighing the team down, but he's not to that level, like October baseball type level. I mean, the team has improvement, but I think he's got to go. And I think if you do, or if the Cubs do trade Castro, Addison Russell has to move to shortstop, which is the position he's most familiar with. Yeah. I mean, he's an awesome second baseman, but he'll be even a better shortstop. And you can go two other ways with the vacancy at second base. You can throw Javi Baez there, or you can trade Castro and Baez, which is a trade rumor right now to trade both of them to the Phillies for Cole Hamels. But you can trade Baez and then hope for someone else in the lineup or in the roster to step up. I mean, we can call up Lake, move him to the outfield, and then have Denorfia play second base. He's done that a couple times this season. But overall, the Cubs need to add 2 pitchers. Hopefully David Price and Cole Hamels. That'd be a dream come true for Cubs fans. You know, that'd be a great starting pitching core. And then at least one big bat. Either it's a prospect, how we got Russell last year, or just someone who's matured and is ready to play, so to say. Also, Edwin Jackson and Clayton Richard, they were designated for assignment And the Cubs did call up Yorvis Medina. He's an excellent pitcher. Still got some work to do, but he'll be a good adding into that bullpen. So, and then you can talk about everything else that's been going on today.
Yeah, so Aramis Ramirez, remember him? He will reunite with his old team, the Pirates. He's coming from the Brewers. And exactly 12 years ago to this day, the Pirates traded him to the Cubs. So I thought that was pretty cool.
That's a cool stat.
Yeah, 12 years ago. It's crazy. And then the Cubs are reaching out to David Price from the Tigers. Bruce Levine says the Cubs were first to reach out to him. 8 teams are interested in Price, but Cubs and Tigers are scouting each other's systems, and they're hoping a deal could be struck. And if Price comes to Chicago, Lester will be number 3 for the bullpen.
So that would make Arrieta number 1, Price 2, and then Lester 3. Cole Hamels will probably be thrown in that mix if we do land him. I think we can probably send Hendricks back down and keep Cole. So it's a work in progress right now for that pitching rotation, I feel.
Yeah, the pitching still needs some help out there, but hopefully
it gets better.
It gets better. I think it will. They just need to get in a groove of things. But speaking of around the league news, here's some scores for you. The Blue Jays beat the A's 5-2. The Twins beat the Angels 3-0. Mariners beat the Tigers in 12 innings 3-2. The Yankees beat the Orioles in 9-3. And then you have the Cubs recap of the
yes. Over the past week, the Cubs played some games, of course, coming off the All-Star break. They were in Atlanta. They won the series 2-1. They had lost Friday night, won Saturday, and then won Sunday's game. We did just finish the series up with the Reds. We split it. Taylor Teagarden had an RBI single last night, which scored Rizzo. We came from behind in that game, and the Cubs won 6-5. The Cubs are off today, and they're back at it tomorrow against Philly for a 3-game series. You have what I consider my favorite segment of the week, or of the Northside Manor so far, which is Player of the Week. Go ahead, and you can give the honors.
I'm really excited about this week's Player of the Week. He came in clutch. Do you have any ideas?
I have a few.
All right. Well, this week's Player of the Week, drum roll, Kyle Schwarber! He had a 2-home run game on Tuesday. He tied the game and then won it against the Reds. Came in so clutch. He tied it in the 9th and then obviously went into extra innings, and then he hit a home run again in the 13th to win the game.
Congrats, Kyle, on being named Northside Manor's Player of the Week.
Yeah, our 3rd Player of the Week so far. He's been awesome.
So that's all we really had. It was an exciting week for us being on TV. Gabriella winning the most awesomest autograph ever. Super jealous.
And I have a little shout out to give. Tomorrow's my dad's birthday, so I just want to say happy birthday. Die-hard Cubs fan since he was born. Got me into baseball, got me into the Cubs. I have him to thank for my love for baseball and sports in general, but mostly my love for the Cubs is because of him. So I just wanted to say happy birthday. He watches this, so,
And also, shout out to your family. As you guys see, it's a change of scenery.
Yeah.
We're filming at the Garcia's house, so thank you for that. Thank you for the hospitality. And we'll see you guys next week. Again, please email us, Twitter, Facebook, whatever. We're always on there. We love you guys' feedback. And for those of you who haven't submitted your end of the season results or record, go ahead. You can email it us at northsidemanor@gmail.com, Facebook, Twitter, and we're going to keep a tally of everyone's picks, and the winner is going to receive a prize. We do know what the prize is, but we're not going to disclose that information. So go ahead, let us know what it is, so you guys are entered in to win the prize. Thanks for watching this episode of Northside Manor, and next week's episode will be filmed
Yeah.
and posted next Thursday. I am going out of town, so I won't be here to film on Friday. We hope you enjoy this episode of Northside Manor on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Have a good weekend and go Cubs.